I'm like, we got Spirit Week this week? Why? What? I don't got time to think about what color to send her to school. Welcome to Storytime with Sirece.
Preview.
And now, let's all welcome your host, Sirece Thomas. Hey guys, hello. Yes, we are back in 2025. So come on in, and take a seat. I am so excited to be back. Honestly, I am just grateful to God to be back because let me tell you something. Once you kind of pause and in any area of your life, it is sometimes hard to just pick it up with the same enthusiasm and fervor. I'm like, Lord, I know that you have called me to this, so help me to get my head back in the game. For those of you that don't know, we just had a baby, all right? I can't even really wrap my head around that. We are literally working on the adjustment and everything that comes with having 2 kids, all right? So y'all go ahead and give me your best tips now because there are things that I just realized that I did not prepare for, but how can you, right? I'm like, man, I was asking all the wrong questions. How do you prepare for baby number 2? More diapers or less? Child, okay? But I will say God's grace is abounding in my life. I have to say that. You just gotta know when God is working through you. It is not me. It is not my strength. It is not my joy. It is nothing but the Lord that honestly just keeps me going, especially when you literally have no sleep. So coming back to story time with Sirece sleepless nights is really hitting different for me. And that's why I say I am so grateful to God for the grace to be back here before you, because although there is a level of exhaustion I've never felt, just not even physically, just in my mind. You know, if you're anything like me when it comes to being a mom and a wife and a homemaker and a business owner, it's like my mind is always reeling and I'm constantly always thinking about Persha and what she needs and what's next. I'm like, we got Spirit Week this week? Why? What? I don't got time to think about what color to send her to school. But of course, I want to go above and beyond for her. This is her experience. So welcome Spirit Week. But now I have baby number 2. So my mind is like trying to be split in half. But the Lord is teaching me literally one day at a time, sometimes 1 hour at a time, just what it means to fully lean on God. Let me tell you something. We can't do anything without him, but we can do everything according to his will. And that has been really speaking to me lately. Listen, some of us are out here yes, I can fly. All right. I can be the Hulk. I could do anything I want to do. You can do anything you want to do according to his will. So when you are operating in his will for your life, even when it seems impossible, you are going to be able to conquer that thing because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. That is the verse that is running through my veins in this season. Girl, you got this. It is not your strength. So go on and tap in. Keep tapping in, because the moment I stop tapping in, I can literally feel how weak and how frail and how fearful I am about the future, about the current. But when I tap in, I learn to reorganize my thoughts, shift my perspective, and I get that perfect strength in my weakness. All right. But look, I got so much to say and I'm super excited to be back here with y'all. Okay. I know I popped in a month ago just to let y'all know I was coming because I don't want y'all to get comfortable. But we are out here with another story time with Sirece and I'm excited. And you guys are literally about to follow me through a journey in 2025 and I'm excited. I love to be transparent, even though that scares me too. But coming in this season, I am literally speaking to you from the seat of postpartum life. And there were things that I just didn't realize my first time around with postpartum. It was COVID. I stuck myself in a bubble, locked myself in a room, and that was about it. This time, and I knew this was going to happen. When I said, with my baby girl, Paris, I said, we're going to be outside. I kept saying that while I was pregnant, and now I'm paying for that. Watch your words. All right. But I'm paying for it in a positive way. I think I spoke into my life. I wanted to make sure I didn't lock myself down and get into really bad habits when you just stop moving. You stop moving physically. You stop moving mentally. You stop moving emotionally. You kind of just zone into the baby, which is amazing. But at the same time, God has given us the strength to be able to expand that attention, right? Keeping him first. There was a point where I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't read my word, because my whole routine just got jacked up, so you have to give yourself the opportunity to move. So I said, okay, we're going to be outside. And basically what I meant was, look, I'm going to have this baby, but I'm going to push myself a little harder than last time. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the push. I've been pushing myself back. When I push myself, I'm like, don't push me. It is just, are you okay? We have so much to talk about. And because we have so much to talk about, we just, every week there is a story time with Sirece, and we're going to break it down topic by topic. I am super excited to get my husband back in on the story time with Sirece with the little things. And we'll be talking everything family. We'll be talking weight loss, because y'all know I am coming back on the journey of weight loss. And, I just want to do this with you guys. And, I can't take the tirzepatide because I'm nursing. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to wait. I learned all these new habits while I was taking the medicine last year. And so I am really looking to apply those. And I'm also looking to talk about some of the updates with the medicine. I'm learning that, some insurances are now covering some of the medicine. There's new types of Zepbound and semaglutide and all of this. So now I kind of have to get back in the game. So for all my postpartum moms that are considering, taking tirzepatide, or for those of you that are just starting or looking to start, this is where you want to be. Because when I say I talk about it all, I share how many pounds I lose. I share what the effects and the side effects are. So I'm curious how the medicine is going to affect me this time around. I'll probably start taking it as soon as I finish nursing towards the end of the year, depending on how long she goes. Persha, child, she nursed until 11 months and then looked at me and was like, that was nice, but I'm going to head out and get some real milk. And I was like, wait, don't leave. So I'm curious to see how long Paris is going to go, but I'm not going to rush her, which also lets me know that I got to step my game up. I got to start creating new habits. So basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was transition. Can somebody say transition? Can somebody spell it? Can you tattoo it across my neck for me? Because basically I'm like, this transition is real. Let me tell you something about seasons. Seasons can last for weeks, they can last for years, but with every season comes a transition. And if you know me, you know that I am a snow lover. I love the winter. I love when the snow falls. I love the Christmas music. I love the decorations. And it's just so beautiful. But do you want to know when it doesn't look that pretty anymore? It's when the snow clears, okay? I'm looking around and it's muddy, my backyard, it looks dry, it looks like it's got cotton mouth, and transitions in between seasons are really rough. And that's where I am in life right now. I'm in a transitional season. I mean, in my spiritual life, in my job life, in my family life, in my emotional life, in my physical weight loss life, I am in transition season. And I had to embrace that. It don't look good. It doesn't feel good. Because one thing that we tend to do when we are leaving one season to the next, I don't know, sometimes if you're anything like me, I start thinking about all the things that can go wrong in the next season. Oh, well, if I do that and this is going to be like that. And then I don't know, I've been used to doing this for so long. And you kind of talk yourself out of it. And one thing I wanted to encourage you guys today was to fix your thoughts. That is straight from the word. I was just reading it in Colossians today. Was it Colossians 1, actually? Fix your thoughts on things that are good, pure, holy. There is a reason why he says that, because it is crazy how quickly the enemy can come in and get you to talk yourself out of your next season. Now, in your current season, you've probably mastered using certain habits and certain priorities and certain seeds to get the results you want in that season. But guess what? Do you know that if I keep trying to see snowfall in the summertime, that I will be constantly disappointed? And if I keep trying to plant flowers in the wintertime, I'm going to find myself exhausted. So when you go into a transition season, you have to realize, look, time ain't going to slow down for you. So you have to make up your mind, and you'll either go into that next season miserable, reaping the results of constantly having a miserable mindset, and you'll miss the blessing of the new season. You know what I'm saying? So I want to encourage you to start Thinking about your thought life as you are in your transition season. Think about the new seeds that you need to apply to have new results for your new season, and remove the fear. We all know fear is false evidence appearing real, which means we just be making stuff up. I don't know about you, but you can call me the hypothetical queen. I'd be like, well, now, what if that... And if I feel like that, and then I'm just going to lose it all, just exaggerative as I can be. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to encourage you guys with that, because change is scary, and I'm dealing with that. Change is scary, and I understand that, but do not talk yourself out of what God has coming for you. So I hope that was for somebody today as we go through this new season, just talking about all things family, all things women. All right. All things postpartum, all things weight loss. What's crazy is I still have my tirzepatide from when I learned that I got pregnant in the refrigerator waiting for me. It does not expire anytime soon. So my fingers have been itching, but I'm like, no. You need to get outside and start walking again. Start your low carb meals up. Start doing the little things that build up those habits. So I realized in this new season that I am approaching, because I haven't arrived, that I have to start using new seeds. Okay, I have to be able to put down my old seeds, because they will not produce the results I need in my new season. You are not going to be able to make a snowman in the springtime. It will fail. It was great then. And it also reminds me of that Bible verse where it says you cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. Why? Because it will burst. Okay, so some of us literally start looking back, and there's one more verse I want to leave you with as well. Stop looking back. Some of us, again, if you're like me, we just kind of get into that old season and we kind of start reminiscing, and man, this was good. Like, these were all the great things about it. Nothing could ever be. Did you know that your latter will be greater? So trust that God will do a new thing and a greater thing. And again, it's always scary on the onset, but just know that if you think that your best days are behind you, then you are always going to talk yourself out of your blessings. You are always going to find yourself in a mindset of misery that makes you look at everything like, man, this just ain't it. We don't want to be Eeyore, not in 2025. This is Revive in 2025. And no matter what you're in, whether you're in your old season and you see a transition approaching, don't get scared in the transition because it don't look good. It doesn't. It's you're in between, okay? Anytime you're on a journey, the in between is just, it don't make sense. It doesn't look good. I don't see the flowers. You know what I'm saying? But you got to trust God as you walk through that transition to your new season. So like I said, somebody say with me, transition. All right. I am so excited that y'all are back with me on Storytime with Sirece. You know, Paris is going to have to make her debut appearance here. She got me literally counting every toe. All right. Because I'm just like, whew. Girl, so all of it is an adjustment, but it's a beautiful adjustment. You see that? You see what I did there in that thinking? Because let me tell y'all what I know how to do. I know how to complain. All right. So anyways, also, I want to make a huge push because we are almost at our 1,000 mark of subscribers for YouTube. So listen to me. Let's get into this together, because when two or more gather. If you have not subscribed to my channel, click now. This is for you. Trust me, don't even ask, because you already made it here. Okay? Click now and subscribe, and then send it to your aunt. Send it to your cousin. Send it to your mother. Send it to your friend. Send it to your boo thing, because we're going to touch on relationships so we can read him for you, or we can read her for you. Whatever it is, we are doing a big push to get to the 1,000 mark, and I would love for you to be a part of that. So please, keep tuning in to Storytime with Sirece, dropping every Saturday for you. And I'm super excited. Happy March. Happy coming up springtime. Happy transition season. Subscribe. I love you guys. And I will see you again next week. Bye.